Hello, good afternoon or good morning, everyone from sunny Istanbul. Welcome to another heated tech webinar, which is about weight and balance system. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Barış Ayıldız, and I'm the speaker of this webinar. So for the past 25 years, I have the privilege of working in this lovely industry, aviation industry. It's been an incredible journey for myself, and along the way, I witnessed firsthand how technology has the power to transform the way we operate, making the flight safer, more efficient, and more enjoyable for both passengers and the crews. I believe that I work with some of the best in the industry. This is from well-known international group airlines to different group handlers, and even more. I have had the opportunity to work in every department to truly understand the core workings of the aviation industry. This has given me a well-rounded understanding of how everything in this industry, in the aviation, fits together, from the technical sides to the customer interactions. So to avoid any possible drama with the network connectivity with the Wi-Fi, I will turn off my camera for now. But don't worry, I'm still here. I'm just gonna be a little bit more invisible. The one thing that always stands out in my experience is how critical the smallest details are to flight safety. So we're going to talk about something that is absolutely critical to every flight, but often doesn't get the attention it deserves. It's a weight and balance system. In the past, this has been a highly manual process requiring a lot of paperwork, a lot of documentations, and as you know, any human error can have a serious consequences. Today in this webinar, we are going to dive deep into the world of weight and balance. I know the topic of weight and balance might not be the most exciting subject in aviation, but trust me, it's one of the most important. Just you can ask to any ground operations agents or any ground handler who had to deal with a last minute change. It's a real stress. We will discuss why it is so essential to the safety of every flight, the challenges that arise with traditional methods, and how modern technologies such as crane weight and balance system are transforming this to a virtual process. One of the key areas we will focus on is how moving to a digital and paperless environment can enhance not only the accuracy, but also the speed and overall efficiency of your operations. We will also take a closer look at the crane weight and balance mobile, a tool that empowers your team to make real-time adjustments, approve the change instantly, and operate more seamlessly across the various platforms. And by the end of this session, you will not only have a deeper understanding of importance of the weight and balance in aviation, but also how going paperless with crane weight and balance system can make your operations safer, much more safer, more efficient, and more sustainable. So I'm excited to share this knowledge with you today, and I look forward to engaging with all of you through the session. Before starting, I would like to address some important details, some important information about the webinar. The webinar will take around 20 to 25 minutes, including the question and answers. All the data we showed during the session, during the presentation, does not reflect the real world values. Those are all fictitious. The webinar will be recorded and you will be able to reach through our social media channels. You might get a question, just drop them in the webinar chat. We would really love to hear from you. So don't be shy, everyone is gonna be on mute and no one will hear you speak out loud. We will do our best to answer everything during the session. And if we miss anything, we will follow up all those questions directly via email. So let's take a quick look at what we will cover today. First, we will discuss why weight and balance is such a critical aspect of aviation safety and efficiency. Next, we will identify some of the challenges that airlines or ground handlers or the cargo companies, logistic companies often face with the traditional weight and balance methods. Then we will explore the benefits offered by modern digital weight and balance solutions. Following that, I will introduce you to crane weight and balance system and innovative tool transferring this process, and highlights how going paperless with crane weight and balance mobile can significantly boost your operational effectiveness. With that said, let's jump right into our first topic and take a closer look at why weight and balance is such a vital element of aviation safety. Let me start with a quick question. Have you ever been on a flight when the crew members, the cabin crew members, ask passengers to change the seats for balance reasons? Actually, that's the weight and balance in action, right there in the flight, during the flight in the cabin. It's not just an airline formality, it's a crucial for safety and performance. So weight and balance, the sounds might be simple, right? But while the term may appear straightforward, the subject itself is more complex than you might think. And every aircraft has an ideal center of gravity, which we call the CG, a precise balance point that must be carefully maintained for a safe flight operations. If the weight on board is unevenly distributed, it can lead to major problems. This could be reduce the fuel efficiency, could be difficulties controlling the aircraft, or it could be in extreme cases, like even I don't want to mention, but even an accident may occur. So let me share a personal experience I have encountered, a situation where last-minute cargo adjustments led to significant delays. The aircraft couldn't take off until we recalculate all the weight distribution. It was a stressful and costly moment for the airline, for the crew, and even for the passengers. Because there might be a passenger on board with a connection flight, and any delay in the flight, even it's a minute or second, may affect their entire journey. So that's why the aviation regulators like IATA, ICAO, the FAA, and even maybe the local authorities enforce the strict weight and balance requirements. They understand the importance deeply. And at the end of the day, it's not just about meeting regulations, it's about ensuring each and every flight is safe, efficient, and reliable as possible. Now let's talk about reality many of us face. For some reason, many still may rely on a manual calculation and paper-based process. This might be because they used to do it. If you have ever been involved in weight and balance calculation, you know how challenging it can be. So paper-based systems are time-consuming and require significant manpower. Manual calculation also increases the risk of mistakes, which can have serious consequences. Traditional systems often lack the ability to provide the real-time updates, leading to delays. This is quite important, and the process is often challenging, especially during the peak season, during the peak operations, or during the irregular situations. Imagine this. It's a busy day at airport. The flight is about to depart, and there is a last-minute change. Maybe a group of passengers will be added, or cargo is going to be adjusted. The ground agent or the turnaround coordinator or whoever is going to be responsible to manage all these kind of calculations, the load master has to pull out all the spreadsheets, calculators, and stack of paperwork. It's a stressful, I mean, the time consuming, and let's be honest, it's not the most enjoyable part of the job. And let's not forget the environmental impact. All the paper adds up, and in industry that's increasingly focused on sustainability. It's a problem that we cannot ignore. So these challenges are exactly why so many airlines and ground handling teams are turning to a digital solution. This is where actually the crane weight and balance comes in, transforming the process into something quicker, smarter, and more sustainable. So switching to a digital system, it's not just about keeping up with the latest technology. It is something about transforming your entire operation. And here how it makes a difference. First, let's talk about accuracy. Automated calculation may eliminate human error. We are all human beings, so we might have some mistakes. So it's good to eliminate this kind of error, and you can trust the numbers every time. And it gives you a peace of mind. Next is efficiency. What used to take 10 to 20 minutes can now be completed in just seconds. That means you may have a faster turnaround, smoother operation, and fewer delays. Just to give an example about the efficiency. Manual weight and balance calculation, prepare this kind of flights with the loading instruction, with the load sheets or preliminary load sheets can take an average of 10 to 15 minutes per aircraft. The use of digital weight and balance can reduce this time to 2 to 3 minutes. So an airline with 100 flights per day would save around from 10 to 13 hours. This result is an annual labor savings around approximately 4,000 or 4,600 hours. Then there is a safety. With real-time updates, you can make adjustment instantly. If a last-minute change arises, the system recalculates in real time and ensuring you are always ready for takeoff. Of course, we cannot forget about the cost saving. Optimizing weight distribution reduces the fuel consumption, a major expenses for the airline. Plus, going paperless saves on printing and storage costs, which adds up over the time. Just to give you another example about the fuel consumption. So the fuel cost account is around 30 to 40% of an airline's total operational cost. And weight and balance system can save 1 to 2% in fuel consumption through the proper balance. If the average fuel consumption for a flight is 10,000 liters and the cost per liter is $1, that means 1% saving is going to be around 100 liters and saving $100 per flight. For an airline with 30,000 flights per year, this is going to be equal to an annual savings something around to $3 million. It's a huge amount. And finally, the environmental benefits. By reducing paper usage, you are contributing to a more sustainable future. This is something passengers and stakeholders increasingly care about. Now let me introduce you to something I'm really excited about, the Crane Weight and Balance Mobile. This is not just another application. It's a tool designed to make your life easier. It is designed to simplify and streamline the weight and balance process. Whether you're going to be on a tarmac, on the ramp, in the office, or on the go, you can access it from your smartphone or from your tablet. Taking advantage of the mobile technology, it gives you the flexibility to handle the flights, to handle the weight and balance calculations from anywhere. So you don't have to stack in the office. It's like having a kind of a weight and balance experts in your pocket. And let's dive into the key features of Crane Weight and Balance application that makes it such a game changer in this lovely industry. First, it's a fully digital and paperless. So we can easily say bye to manual paperwork and we can welcome to a seamless and digital experience. So everything is going to be handled digitally, making it not only faster, but also more efficient and environmentally friendly. Second, the application. It offers real-time calculation. As soon as data is input, the system instantly recalculates weight and balance. This will allow for immediate adjustment without any delay. One of the standout features is the mobile flexibility. The application lets you manage weight and balance from anywhere, wherever you are. This means you can address issues or make the changes in the real time, no matter where you are. The user-friendly interface is designed with the ease of use in mind. It's a native application. It's not a web view functionality. It's our own native application that requires a minimal training, allowing ground staff and operators to quickly get up to speed with the system. This simplicity leads to smoother operations across the board. And finally, integration capabilities. Crane Weight and Balance system can seamlessly integrate with your existing system, ensuring a smooth transmission. make your entire operation more connected and streamlined. With crane weight and balance system, you can achieve faster turnarounds, improve accuracy, and enhance operational efficiencies. So these features make crane weight and balance mobile not just a tool, but a true operational asset for any airline, ground handler, or cargo companies looking to improve their process. And the best part, it is built by us. It is built by our expert in HITIT, so you can trust that our solution is built on a foundation of expertise. We have worked very closely with our partners to ensure crane weight and balance mobile meets a real world needs. Let's talk about the reality, what it really means to go paperless with the crane weight and balance mobile. Imagine this: no more stack of paperwork, no more scrambling to find misplaced document, or no more delays because someone forgot to sign the load sheet or the form. With crane weight and balance solution, everything is digital. You can input the data in seconds, make an adjustment on the fly, and access the records with just a few taps. It's not just about convenience, it's about empower your team to focus on what really matters, getting flights off the ground safely and on the time. And let's not forget the bigger picture. By going paperless, you are not only streamlining operations, but you are also reducing waste and supporting your airline sustainability goals. In today's world, this is not just a good practice, it's a good business. So not only are you making your operations smoother and more efficient, but you are also contributing to a more eco-friendly and sustainable future. Now let me walk you through the crane weight and balance mobile. First, let's log into the mobile application. Once you log in, you can easily select the flight you would like to handle from the flight selection. Additionally, you have the option to update your user settings. This will allow you to customize what information is going to be displayed and even change the language of the application for a more personalized experience. By default, the application will display all the flights scheduled to depart from the station you are assigned. However, if needed, you can refresh the flight list to get most up-to-date information. You also have the option to filter the flights based on your specific needs. This could be making it a bit easier to manage multiple flights at once. Based on the user preference, there are various options available to search for a flight using different criteria, making it easier to locate the specific flight you're looking for. Additionally, users have the flexibility to update the key flight details, such as the estimated time of departure or actual time of departure, ensuring that all information remains current. Once you are working with a specific flight, there are several options at your disposal. You can update the dry operating rate. You can input the fuel information, or we could capture this information from any fuel system that you're going to work with. Proceed directly to the loading process through the compartment option. You can also have the ability to access important documentations through the documents tab, which is the last options. What kind of documentations are there? You could have a notification to the captain or loading instruction report form. Both electronic version and graphical versions are available, and you could have the load sheets. So, and furthermore, by clicking the top right icon, you can view the real-time envelope, providing up-to-date information. Whether the flight involves a bulk loading or ULD loading, managing this process through the mobile application is incredibly simple. The applications allow you to handle both scenarios with easy streamlining your workflow. It's also very straightforward to display the key details about the load. You can easily view the type of load allocated, the specific location of each item, the number of pieces, and other related information, all directly on the mobile interface. So you could see we have the net weight, location, how many pieces, and what type of load is that. Might be a business cabin baggage, or it might be economy, it might be cargo, or any special load. The user can also access various type of trim calculation. You could see that we support cabin area and seat row trim, and view the detailed information about the passenger in the cabin. Additionally, the solution supports the management of seat occupied cargo, any special service request allocations, extra seat assignment, making it easier to handle a complex passenger and cargo configuration. The seat occupied cargo becomes really important, especially during the pandemic, as most of the airlines, they were trying to find a way to operate, and they need to be able to allocate the cargo items, the dead load items in the cabin. So we do support this. Any kind of special service request that the passengers may have, a kind of a diplomatic bags, or a kind of items that they would like to carry next to them, musical instrument or religious items. All those are going to be managed through our special service request. The flight status can be easily displayed, and any necessary documentation, such as load sheets, can be generated and shared with the turnaround coordinator. So you could see different flight status could be displayed through the mobile application. This is just to ensure a smooth coordination and up-to-date information. And lastly, you can display the complete load sheet, which provides a comprehensive overview of the flight's weight and balance, ensuring all data is available for review before departure. So you see how it's easy. There are no stress and no delays. This is the power of Crane, the simplicity, speed, and reliability, all in one tool. It's like having a kind of a co-pilot for your weight and balance operation. So now let me check the question that was shared through the webinar chats. This is all I can explain the weight and balance system and the mobile application. So let me get the questions. It seems that, yes, that some of the questions are coming from a different attendees, and the questions are quite similar to each other. So let me check one of the Crane weight and balance system can be integrated with the airline's existing IT infrastructure, including flight operation, cargo management system, and the DCS. Well, it's a great question. Yes, the solution, Crane weight and balance system, is fully compatible with airline existing infrastructure. It can be integrated via different methods. With your airline DCS system, with your flight operation system, with the cargo management system, there are different methods to ensure a smooth and seamless experience. So this integration reduces the need for redundant data entry and ensures that all information is consistent and up to date across the system. It's quite simple and easy for us to be integrated with the different third-party service providers in our weight and balance system. Another question, why should we adopt Crane weight and balance mobile when we already have the Crane weight and balance system in place? Well, while the desktop version is highly effective, Crane weight and balance mobile offers the ability to work from anywhere on any device. This will allow the staff, the team, or the flight crews, or the operation manager to access and update the data in real time. This increases the flexibility, reduce the paperwork, and help eliminate the delays caused by needing to access to a desktop system. So by using the mobile application, your team can respond to the change very quickly. They can manage multiple flights simultaneously and provide a faster service to a passenger, all contributing to a more efficient and streamlined operation. Well, we believe we have already covered 25 minutes. So thank you for those great questions. We will get back to you for the remaining questions just right after the webinar. So let's wrap up and let's remember why we were here: to make the aviation safer, more efficient, and more sustainable. The future of aviation is digital, we all know and we all care about this. And the Crane Weight and Balance Mobile is your gateway to that feature. It's a more than just a tool. It's a step forward to the future of airline operations. If you're ready to take your airline operations to the next level, we are here to help. Visit our website at hitter.com to learn more or reach out to our sales team for a personalized demo. And thank you for joining us today. Let's work together to make your airline safer, more efficient, and more sustainable. Safe travel to everyone.